Let us learn this Tally with GST, Tally ERP9 with GST in just 5 minutes. Okay. Now see this Tally package. So when you run this Tally, you are getting this window: select, login, create, backup, restore, and quit. To start your accounts, we have to first select create a company. So I'll create a company, give any name to the company, say Test Company Limited. Okay, then you have to fill the address details: India, Goa. Here you have to select the which country you are working for, say state Goa, and rest of the things you have to fill. Important is the financial year, the 1st of April 2020. Book begins from same date. Rest of the information, if you want to fill, you can fill it. Otherwise, you can leave it blank or press enter for the rest of the options. Okay. So the company is created. Once the company is created, you are getting all these options here. The first options, we have to start with the opening balances. How to enter the opening balances? That is the closing balances of the last year. To enter the opening balances, you have to go to account information. That accounts information, ledger, create. So accounts information, ledger, creates. I'll just create some of the ledgers. Say Santosh Capital. Santosh Capital. This is very important. This is the name of the ledger under which head it comes to. Heads are given here, this side. It comes under capital account, and the opening balance of the capital is say so and so. Okay. Similarly, I'll just say ICICI Bank loan. Under what? All loans will come under loans liability. Remember. Okay. The head is very important. Say 445,000. Then I want to create a bank account. Say State Bank of India, account number so and so. Under what? Bank accounts. All bank accounts should come under bank accounts. So this is the way you have to enter all the opening balance, except one ledger you don't have to create. That is a cash ledger. After creating this ledger, suppose you want to do the alteration with the ledger, you come out of this creation, you can go to the alteration and make the changes in the ledger if you want. If you don't want the ledger, you can delete it also here. Okay. So the ledgers are created, opening balance is entered. Only cash ledger we don't have to create. I said the cash ledger already exists. Account information, ledger, alter. See, the cash is already there. And to enter the opening balance in cash, you can enter it here. Okay. So we have entered the opening balances, that is the closing balances of the last year. Similarly, you have to update your stock also, last year's stock. For that, you go to the inventory information, and before entering the stock, we have to put on the GST options. I'll go to the features. I'll go to the feature here. In statutory and taxation, here there is a GST first option, GST details, yes. Second, set and alter GST details, I'll say yes. And here you can say GST number, your registration number 30 SCP 540 B1Z7, and then press enter for the rest of the option, or even you can press Ctrl A to save this. Okay, then you press escape. So GST setting is done. Important is the GST setting, that is in F11. Okay, after doing the GST setting, I'll go to inventory information, stock item, create. Remember, I'm updating the stock of last year. Inventory information, stock item, create. Okay, item name, say I want to store, say Dell keyboard, mouse. Okay, so USB. This is the name of the item. Comes under, it is a Dell item. So what I'll create a group here. Alt C. I'll press to create a group. You have to press Alt C. Say Dell product. Sorry, product. Okay. Press Ctrl A to save this. Units. Units means how you are selling the item. Suppose I am selling the item in, this is, we are selling in numbers. I'll say Alt C. Some item we are selling in kg, quintals, tons. Accordingly, you create a unit. Say numbers. So this is number. GST details, I'll put yes here, and say calculation type, value, taxability, I'll put taxable at the rate of, assume that this item is of 12%. So quantity we have 100 numbers at the rate of 500 rupees each. Say Dell mouse, then say Dell keyboard, under what? Dell product. This is in numbers, GSTS, here taxability. Again, I'll split 12 here. Say 20 quantities we have. This is keyboard is of 400 rupees. Similarly, I'll put say screen guard, guard, under say other items. I'll just create a other item. Say computer, otherwise computer are accessories. Okay, so here I'm selling in numbers, GSTS, taxability. Assume that this taxability, this is yes taxability. Assume that this is 5% item. Okay, we have 10 skin guard at the rate of 300 rupees each. So this is the way we have to enter the stock, and you want to or make the changes in the stock. Invent info stock item alter. So you can make the changes in alteration. Okay, this is what opening balances of last year's. To enter the current transaction, I'll go for accounting voucher. I'll go to the accounting voucher here. Okay, so I'll go to accounting voucher here. Let us pass the sales transactions. I'll go to the sales. I'll go to invoice number. To enter the date of the sales, I'll press F2 for date of the transactions. Say 1st of April. Name of the party. Suppose you are selling cash sale, I'll just put cash here. Suppose you are selling in credit, I'll say party name. Suppose I'm selling to Peter Fernandez. It is not there. To create a ledger, I'll press Alt C. Say Peter. Okay. Sundry data. Remember, he comes under sundry data. Okay. He comes under sundry data. Okay. So sundry data. Enter. Okay. Then here I'll put items. Which item I'm selling to Peter? Dell keyboard. This is of 12% item. Rate is selling rate is 600. Assume. Enter. This box you will get accounting detail. Accounting detail means here you have to enter the sale detail. This, since this item is of 12%, I'll put say sales 12%. It is not there, so I'll say Alt C, sales 12%. Under sales, remember sales account. Party sundry data. Sale is a sales account. GST yes. Here nature of transaction is very important, because for this sales GST is applicable. That's why I says AS here. Nature is whenever you are selling within the state, you have to select the option called sales taxable. For outside the state, you have to select the option interstate sales taxable. Since I am selling within the state, say sales taxable at the rate of 12%. Okay, so this item. Second item says a screen guard. This is a 5% item. Say I am selling it for 500 rupees. So sales what? I cannot use the same ledger. I'll say sales what? 5%. Under sales GST yes. Sales taxable 5%. Okay, say this is that, and then I'll press enter down, because the taxes we are calculating below this. I'll press enter here. Then I'll create output CGST. And GST, since it is a tax, comes under duties and taxes. Duties and taxes. Here you have to select the GST option. CGST stands for central GST and enter. So GST will calculate automatically. So output SGST, state. Duties and taxes, GST, state. So this is state. If you want to make it round off, say 1 rupee or 7 rupees, I want to give discount, say round off. Round off is an indirect expenses, because we are giving discount it is. So here say minus 7 rupees is my discount. So round it to 1. So this is the bill, and this bill if I want to take a printout, I'll just click on print here and say yes. It will going to print on a paper that you can give it to your customer. Okay. After passing the bill, suppose we have received the money from Peter. I'll straight away pass what? Receipt. After passing the bill. So once the bill is passed, you have to press enter to complete the bill. Suppose Peter, we have received the money from Peter. I'll say receipt here. So credit was Peter. You can say credit Peter. How much we have received from Peter? 1,225. And debit will be, if I received a cash, say cash. Suppose I received a check from the party. I'll say my bank account, State Bank of India. So State Bank of India, so and so. This is my bank account. And check detail, you can put it in the narration. Check number so and so of say ICICI Bank received. That's it. This is the way you have to pass the sale bill and the receipt. Similarly, you can pass purchase entries also. So just put invoice number, date of the, to enter the date, you have to press F2, say 1st of April. Here you create a party account, say XYZ company, from whom the goods are purchased, sundry creditor. Okay, and here you have to enter the item. Suppose the new item is purchased, or C, say Intex keyboard. Under what? Intex company, Intex product. You can create any group there. Okay, and unit we are selling in numbers, GST details, yes, value taxable at the rate of 12%. Assume this item is also of 12%. Okay, so 10 we purchase 400 rupees. This will go now in purchase. Since this is a 12% item, here what? Instead of sales ledger, I'll create what? Purchase 12%. Under what? Purchases. GST again, yes. It is what? Purchase taxable. There it is sales taxable. Here is a purchase taxable. Rate is what? 12%. Okay. So this item again, suppose Dell product item, Dell keyboard. This is also 12% item. I purchase what? 12%. If it is a 5%, you create purchase 5%. Enter, and we have to create here input ledger. Input CGST under duties and taxes, GST, central GST, that will come automatically, and say input SGST, duties and taxes, GST, state. This is what? State. So this is the way you can pass purchase entry. After passing the purchase entry, suppose we made the payment to the party, then go to the payment and pass the payment. Say XYZ company, we made the payment 4,928, and credit will be State Bank of India. If you made the payment by check, State Bank of India. Okay, see, that's it. So this is the way you can pass a payment, receipt, sales and purchase entry. So bills, which other bills, whatever you are receiving, for example, suppose I received a stationery bill and any other bill, that also you can pass it under purchase also. Suppose I purchase some stationery for office use from Paradise Stationery. Paradise Stationery, sundry creditor. Okay, and here I purchase a stationery. I don't have to record what is purchased, because I have purchased it for office use. I don't want to record that. At that time, this invoice will be accounting invoice. So go to the accounting invoice here, and here you have to say just stationery expenses. Okay, under what? Indirect expenses. If there is a GST on stationery expenses, here you can say stationery expenses at the rate of say 12%. Under indirect expenses, then you have to say GSTS, and here we have purchased it, so purchase what? Taxable 12%, say 10,000, and here it will be input CGST and input SGST. Okay, suppose I received one maintenance bill where there is no GST on the bill. I will just put from PC Clinic, sundry creditor. Okay, and here I'll put what? Maintenance. Since there is GST on the no GST on the bill, I'll just create maintenance. Since it is an expenses for me, indirect expenses, I'll not put it under purchase, because that is just an expenses. Remember, two type: item invoice and account invoice. For other bills, you have to go to the account invoice. For purchase bill, you have to go to the item invoice and record the item. Maintenance, say 200 rupees. That's it. This is the way. And suppose you made the payment to the party, pass the payment entry. Pass the payment entry. Say PC Clinic, so and so, 200 rupees is paid. Credit what? Cash you paid, then cash. So this is the way you can pass it. Next is a contra entry. Contra entry is nothing but entries which are related to cash and bank. Suppose you deposited cash into bank, credit will be cash here. So 1,000 deposited into State Bank of India. Okay, that's it. Suppose you withdrawn the money from the bank, again the entry will be just a minute. Entry will be bank account will be credited here. So credit what? Bank account, State Bank of India. Credit State Bank of India 1,000, and debit will be cash. So debit will be cash. So this is the way we can pass contra entry also. For payment receipts, and some settings you have to do. Some setting is there that you have to do. You can go to the, for settings, you can go to the configurations. Go to the configuration, and there will be option called single entry mode. Always you have to say no. Single entry mode no, and use debit and credit instead of to and by. You have to say yes. Remember, go to the configuration before passing this payment, receipt and the contra. Go to the configuration, single entry mode, say no, and debit and credit, say yes.